Atleti have spent the most in the La Liga. They have gotten new recruits, Conor Gallagher, Chelsea boy, and Julian Alvarez. Although Julian Alvarez has not had a great start so far, I think he has had 4 games and 0 goals and 0 assists. So how the manager integrates all these new players in the team is going to be key. So it's very early stages for us to comment how City is going to do this season. Although their plans are very ambitious, but does it convert into performance on pitch? This is what we need to wait and watch.
I mean, despite all of that, I feel they have a pretty straightforward
Yes.
They should qualify to the round of 16 via playoffs or direct qualification, but they should qualify through the round of 16.
Yes.
I agree with that as well. I think they've been lucky that they've got Benfica in pot 2 and Leipzig in pot 1.
Yep. I think very lucky with the fixture.
Anything which one thing which stands
I
out.
think definitely has a very easy top 8 also. They are top 8 contenders. If you look at their fixture,
Wow.
it should not be difficult for them to enter to get like 15, 16 points.
Correct.
So, but Atletico in group stage, I feel somehow they are like a hit and miss kind of a team. Like they are sometimes they lose fixtures, which they also win as well. So they're very unpredictable. Very inconsistent, unpredictable team when it comes to Champions Series.
So there were a few points I think which we've spoken about in previous videos, whether it was in terms of the season beginning. So Manan had pointed out long back that he does not see Julian Alvarez fitting into the Atletico style of football. And very early stages, but that seems to be the case. Number 2, we had just given a thought that if, let's say, Alvarez doesn't work out for Atletico, it can create a backdoor entry into Arsenal. Because I think that is one position where Arsenal would love to kind of, get their hands on Alvarez, right? It will kind of complete their forward squad. And if I look at the Atletico versus Leverkusen fixture, it's the proverbial unstoppable force meets the immovable object. Because Leverkusen will not stop attacking, and Atletico will just make sure that they kind of harrow them and they kick them and they don't allow any space to them at all. So I think some of these points will be interesting when we see these games and see how it pans out. But yeah, it's not. It's interesting for sure. Yeah, Varun, you can take Juventus.
Yeah, Juventus. I think it's again like another team that's got really lucky with their fixture list, right? Especially like Leipzig in pot 1, I think is a relatively easier draw, and so is like Club Brugge and Benfica in pot 2. So I think easier fixture list for Juventus. The one unlucky spot which they got was Aston Villa. I think Aston Villa for them away could be a little tricky one, but I think it's a team I would expect to finish in the top 12 or top 13, I guess, easily. So given the fixture that they have.
Has anyone followed Thiago Motta's Bologna season, or let's say the present season, and how he's been playing tactically?
I've not followed the present season. In fact, I didn't even see any Bologna games. But in the post-season summer break, I saw a few videos of his tactics, and he plays a very fluid sort of system where he calls it 2-7-2.
Yeah.
I'm actually I understood. Yeah, I got it.
It's really interesting.
Yeah.
The team is very fluid, and I feel if he wants to replicate that at Juventus, it's going to take time. So, like that kind of fluidity only comes when the players instinctively know where everyone is and they have that chemistry, and that takes time to build. And that's why Juventus is an interesting team, but I feel they'll be sort of clicking closer towards the end of the phase 1 of the Champions League, or perhaps in the knockout stages. I don't see, I feel they'll drop points in phase 1 against some of the lesser teams while they are trying to build this chemistry. But they've had a good start to La Liga. I think they've won all their matches to begin the season. So it's an interesting team, potential dark horse as well, because they've recruited well, and they have a really young, exciting manager with very good tactics. So if it clicks, they might reach deep in the tournament.
Sure. Just a slight correction. So like Serie A instead of La Liga, and they have
Yeah, I was
won
just
their
about
last
to
game.
say, yes, just about to say that since when did Juventus top?
The one of the lesser team I want to talk about, but let's go Arsenal first.
Yeah. I thought you were referring to Arsenal.
Yeah, Arsenal is a team that I don't want to talk about.
I won't take offense to that because in terms of Champions League, we are like a lesser team. Like we really don't do well. So, but yeah, I mean, again, I when I was watching the draw live, I was really happy with the draw. Yes, I was really happy with the draw because I think the teams from pot one are a little tricky ones. Paris at home and Inter away, but any team from pot one, I think you take would be a tricky draw, right? So you take that and you move on, and where you get Shakhtar and Atlanta from pot two, it is better than what it could have been, basically. So I feel they have gotten lucky with the draw. I feel with this, if I think they should push for the top 8. I think it will be, if I think they can do it. I don't know if they will do it, but the potential is there, I feel. So yeah, and then with, I feel any Premier League teams, even couple of fixtures or a couple of matches that you can save will be very, very, very helpful for a title run in, I feel, right? So that 2 games, if we can avoid the playoffs, I think it will be like a good thing for us. So yeah, I think overall I'm very happy with the fixtures that we have got.
See, on paper, I agree with you 100%. And in fact, their home games seem like easy wins. Monaco, Shakhtar, and Dinamo. So I would say that's 9 points right there. In terms of the away games, I feel maybe an Atlanta away and a Sporting away may not be that easy. But that's where you have to kind of push yourself and get those wins. Yeah.
That's what Champions League is all about.
Yeah,
like,
correct.
It's about, you don't need to like have a big away day. You just need to grind out these results, right?
Yeah.
And I will tell you one thing which is very important is what I found was it was Inter, Atlanta, Sporting, and Girona. They don't have to travel far, right?
Yeah.
Which is very important when it comes to your domestic league as well. So it's Italy, it's Portugal, it's Spain. It is kind of, I feel, manageable. I think we, even from a travel perspective, distance-wise, we have gotten lucky. So
very good point, yeah.
So I think these small things play a role in the season, and I feel that with the fixture list is pretty good for us.
Sure. Mana, Nishan, any comments on that?
No, I think the small team may not stay too small for too long in the Champions League.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I mean, they have the squad depth. They have the quality in the first team as well, and they have a good manager. I really think they'll finish in top 8 because of whatever points we've discussed. I think if Arsenal don't finish in top 8, I'd be like, Arteta would not be very happy.
So, one, again, giving a small context, I would have loved for Arsenal to face Leverkusen right now. So, given the fact that Xabi Alonso and Mikel Arteta come from the same family, they're cousins, they've grown up in the same footballing culture, and it would have been a very interesting matchup right now. Possibly now we may get to see them in the knockout phase, in the playoffs, or in the round of 16s. But yeah, I think that's something which I would look forward to this season. Okay, we can move on. So, Manan, you wanted to discuss one of the lesser teams, right?
Yeah, actually, there's one team that I found to have a very, very good draw, and they could possibly, I mean, look at Celtic. Yeah, they have a great draw. If I'm a lesser team, I get like Leipzig, Dortmund, Bruges, Atalanta, Young Boys, Dinamo, Bratislava, and Aston Villa, I'm super happy. Like, if you see, I mean, Celtic has the power to win all of their home games against these teams. And like one or two of the away games, if they can make off, they have a chance to actually qualify top 8. You know, they very need of fixtures.
Top 8.
I mean, you see, they can easily win all 4 home games. So that's 12 points right there.
Brendan Rodgers.
Brendan Rodgers. Yeah.
Yeah. And like Dinamo away, they can definitely have a fair expectation to win. Out of the other 3, if they get 3 points, that's 18 points in the league.
Manan, they are not coming top 8 for sure.
I mean,
I'm 99.9% sure they are not coming top 8.
As always, right? They are my dark horses to finish in top 8. Like, if I had to pick one of the lesser teams to finish top 8, Celtic would be my pick.
Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting shout out. I like it. But yeah, it makes it, I would not say top 8, but yeah, they should definitely be finishing top 16 with this fixture list. I think they would be disappointed if they don't now.
Top 16, I think, is for sure they are finishing top 16. But I really feel like there's a chance for top 8.
It'll be fun to watch. Yeah. If it happens, like, it'll be a good story, right?
And that's why I dislike the playoffs, because even if they finish top 16, they'll probably get like some stronger team and not finish, like not qualify for round of 16. Also, when I saw this draw, I was like, yeah, Celtic to shayad nahi qualify kare, aisa bhi ho sakta hai.
So,
Yeah, this was one team that I was really keen to highlight in this video.
Nice.
okay. So what's everyone's prediction for top 8?
We have got Manan Celtic in there for sure.
Yeah, I'd say Real, Bayern.
Let's do one thing. Manan, you start with the first team and let the others say whether they feel that this is there or not there. Real Madrid.
Real Madrid for sure.
I think everyone agrees with that.
Yeah, Real Madrid, yeah.
Okay.
Man City, yeah.
Man City.
Yeah.
Also Bayern Munich, I think, should qualify. So,
Yeah. PSG, I think not.
yeah, I agree.
I think they
Liverpool, yes.
Inter, no.
So that's 4, right?
Yeah, Inter will be difficult.
Dortmund 2, I think, should qualify top 8.
Top 8.
Yeah.
फिर सेल्टिक के 3 पॉइंट तो यहाँ पे चले जाएंगे.
Leipzig, we can officially rule out in the top 16.
Yes, yes.
Barcelona top 8. Leverkusen.
No, I don't think Leverkusen.
Leverkusen, I don't think.
I don't think Leverkusen is top 8.
So Barcelona,
Yeah, Barcelona, yeah.
so that's 5.
Atleti has a good draw.
yes, they can.
I think Arsenal would be 1.
I think Juve have a good draw as well.
Yeah, Juve also have a good draw. I think we can
It will be a tough fight for top 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Celtic in the mix, I'm sure it's going to be difficult.
And Arsenal, like we discussed, they have a good chance.
And the 8th team for me is Celtic.
Celtic. I think Milan, maybe not. They've got 3 very difficult fixtures right off the bat.
No, but like, guys, I'm not joking. I seriously think Celtic can finish top 8. This is not a joke.
I know. From the fixtures list, it doesn't seem so for sure.
What about Sporting?
Voting could be.
Top 8.
No, I'm just saying ki in terms of outsiders who are not expected to do well. Someone like a Celtic or a Sporting can surprise people.
Yeah.
I wouldn't ban them.
If Celtic comes in the top 8, Manan, I will shave my beard and come on the stream.
Okay, done.
Done.
We need to share it.
What am I getting? But what are we getting if they don't come to the top?
The fact that I have claimed this publicly and I'll be shamed publicly for making the statement, that's good enough.
Varun, you can think of something for Manan to do.
Yeah, fine. I will think about it. Guys, hope you liked the content. Hope you liked the analysis of the draw. If you did, please click the like button, subscribe, share, and do let us know what you think about the draw in the comment section.